it's no way that we could get into a different world this early and to deconstruct. A different world is something we would have to do episode by episode or maybe season by season. Rest in peace to Heavy D, though. Also, rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, who directed a few of the episodes of A Different World. But this is why deconstruct and just knowing the history is needed. If you go to an episode during the 1990 season of A Different World, Ron did the same thing MJ did. Ron had the white laces and the black metallic fives. But that's something that everybody wouldn't know. I'm pretty sure we all seen it. Some of us forgot, or some of us also remember. But that's something that's rarely highlighted. I wonder why the sitcoms and the Netflix series and all of that shit, the placement isn't the same like how it was during the 80s and 90s. So you had Seinfeld, you had In Living Color, you had A Different World, you had The Fresh Prince, you had Boy Meets World, you had Home Improvement, you had the video shows, you had the video. They was throwing the sneakers in your face any and everywhere possible. I'm just trying to figure out, like, did they get lazy, or I mean, that's something. I mean, if you have any insight on that, leave it in the comments. Or even if you just have an opinion on it, leave it in the comments. Shit, I remember seeing a cereal commercial. Bo Jackson running, the kids running on the side of him. They all got on white and orange Air Trainer SCs in the cereal commercial. It wasn't a Nike commercial, none of that. Cereal. Product placement and visibility is everything. You damn sure can't rely on the algorithm. The algorithm is a good start, but that's only a small percentage of how to turn up whatever you're trying to turn up. Any type of business you're trying to turn up, do not just leave it to social media. Shit, you may never go viral or you may go viral fast, but even after going viral, you still got to keep the momentum up. And with that being said, noideasoriginal.com. Do not let the algorithm dictate what you know and when you know it. When you subscribe to the website, you'll know what's going on ASAP. Matter of fact, we going to play a game tonight. I want to see how fast y'all can exit out of this episode and go to the website. When you get on the website, go to the black beeper hoodie. The black with the blue beeper. It's 3 in stock. That's it. 3. And I'm giving them away for free. All you have to do is pay for the shipping. Let's see how fast you could get to the website and do that. While we sitting here talk about visibility and product placement. Yeah, let's try that out. Fuck it, man. 'Tis the season. Like, share, subscribe. Send it to a friend. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Yo, I appreciate all of y'all that be in the comments too, saying I deserve to have way more followers. But listen, we don't buy followers, man. We building this shit brick by brick. And in due time, we'll have the following that we supposed to have. But in the meantime, yo, tell your peoples, pull up, listen, see what's going on, and shit. Who knows? They may see if they was tuned in, they would get the shot that y'all just got to get one of them friends and family hoodies. Yo, so Friday I tapped into Complex Sneakers and I watched that episode with Rich Paul. That was a very, very good fucking episode. He gave up a lot of game. Like, when you got time, definitely tap in and watch that full episode. Matter of fact, here's a piece of the episode right here.
We used to have to go into the store and make something that was not cool.
Right.
Put your own spin on it.
Yeah,
Right.
like, I know you can, the $150 shoe, that shoe was already cool. But make this $40 shoe cool.
Right.
Lace it right,
Right.
pop the tongue
And that's
out,
how
yeah.
you actually get that fashion sense.
Right.
You know, like your style, the feel, like what goes with what, taking a simple shoe. I used to teach guys all the time. And I did this for LJ when he first got in the league. I'm like, it's a simple rule. If you busy up top, you simple at the bottom.
See, that right there is the separation from now and then. Everybody parents wasn't giving them $100+ to get the most hyped up sneaker or the sneaker that everybody had or was talking about back then. And hell yeah, you saw a lot of Jordans. You seen a lot of the most popular sneakers. But that's how a lot of other sneakers became popular too. You had some kids that would just be like, yo, I don't want those because everybody else got those. But then you had other kids that's like, yo, I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna make it look good. That's how the Reebok black tops took off. That's how the Air Trainer Excels took off. That's how the Air Sonic Flights took off. That's how certain Asics got big. That's how we went crazy with the Tonics. We went crazy with the Ewings. That's all around 1990 right there. You had the Ewings, you had the Etonics, you had the Bo Jacksons, you had the Jordan 5s out all at the same time. Everybody couldn't afford to get the Jordans. The Ewings was outside crazy. The Etonics was outside crazy. The Bows and the Fives was outside crazy. Now everybody's chasing the same thing. Once somebody goes crazy with one shoe, the world wants it. And that's all you'll see. And the other thing that's going on now that we definitely have to have a conversation about. Yo, some people want to be different so bad that the shit is just coming off corny and distasteful. And it's on so many different levels. It's not just one. It's not what everybody runs to where they talk about the purse, the painting their nails, the way they wear their clothes. It's not just that. We could even speak on the people that's keeping up with the new trends. We could talk about the vintage community. All vintage ain't good vintage. Let's just start there. People want to be different so bad that they're hunting down shit that pretty much nobody ever heard of just to be different. And I mean, I ain't knocking it, but a lot of that shit just don't be it. But hey, this is my opinion. The other thing I like that he said was if you busy at the top, go calm at the bottom.
If you busy up top, you simple at the bottom.
Boy, oh boy. Those Yachty Air Forces are a perfect example of that. That sneaker was just busy, period. So you could have just went full calm with the sneakers. Majority of the people that I seen wear those sneakers went busy. Top, bottom, center, side, console. I mean, some shit I seen, it was like, huh? Why? How? Is he serious? Is that a costume? Sometimes we must all look in the mirror and reevaluate what we are wearing. Yo, let's talk about those goalie jerseys that's coming out spring of 2026. Lord have mercy. That USA and that Nigeria jersey is crazy. I'm glad Nike implemented some colors. All that making everything one tone or just earth tone colors, yo, we don't want to see that on everything. You gotta make it fun and tell a story at the same time. Speaking of stories, I definitely got a story to tell. These next 3 weeks, I'm gonna definitely be putting out a few pieces a week pertaining to the 2025 wrap up. I'm gonna start off with the things that piss me off for 2025. And I definitely got a story to tell about that. I will definitely be talking about the seating of the sneakers, the F&F list before the sneakers release. And for surely I'll be talking about those times where the brands know they got a smoker and they don't reach out to you, but when they got a dud on their hands, they definitely try to send a bad signal, to get people that have a certain following to try to see if some of their followers will bite. But yeah, look out for that towards the end of this week. But anyway, there was a sighting other than Wale or a basketball player. I forgot Shorty name that wore them too, the GT Futures. There was a sighting of someone wearing them at sold out event. So I was having a private conversation, and I'm gonna leave that person anonymous and look at what they said. Yo, always make your first impression your best impression. See, with me, first of all, I don't even like the design of the sneaker, right? But let's just say I did like the design of the sneaker. If that sneaker looked like that on my foot, it's nowhere in the world I would have purchased it. Like, it's just no way. But I'm gonna let this picture sit there with y'all for a while. Leave in the comments how you feel about how this sneaker looks on foot.